Fremont Rideout actually puts on a symposium, a diabetes symposium every year, and I usually come and I am a vendor and I communicate different things about diabetes to the folks that come through. So they've been a very great support. Without Fremont Rideout, we would not be able to do the outreach of the diabetes education that we do now. That she was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. As we were driving home on a country road, she looked over at me and said, "Mom, I think my life's just about to change forever, isn't it?" And I said, "Yes, I think you're right."
I was 5 when I was diagnosed with diabetes. They taught me about how to carb count and take shots and do my AccuCheck every day and keep my blood sugar under control and things like that. Diabetes is a constant struggle. You will win some battles, you will lose some battles. But on a more positive note, you can live with it. You just have to have friends and families, and support groups help. And the Fremont Rideout Conference Center allows the Yuba Sutter Diabetes Support Group to work there for free.
The symptoms I discovered were I was real thirsty all the time. And urination was another, that I knew that there was something wrong. And that was when I went to the doctor and they diagnosed me with diabetes. And I tried, as hard as I tried, I could not control my diabetes. And that's when the doctors took over and helped me control it.
I was diagnosed about 16 years ago with type 1 diabetes. About the exercise, he has me walking. I walk about 3 or 4 times a week, and I ride my bike about every day. And then I do my yard work, so it keeps me busy and keeps me active. Dr. King is my physician for the last 10 or 12 years now. I hear that Dr. King is working with Fremont Rideout, educating the community about diabetes, and I think that's a good thing because I don't think we can get enough education on diabetes.
Fremont Rideout Foundation is doing a wonderful job in helping promote education to the public on diabetes. Diabetes is an expanding disease. It's a lot of it has to do with heredity, and so we see more and more people getting it. And of course, with our economy the way it is, we see more and more people that don't have the ability to pay for their medicines or get the education that they need about the diabetes. The diabetic classes that have been given by Dr. Kang have helped the community and our physicians because they have so many new medications coming out now. It's hard to stay on top of things. When I started in medicine, all you had were a few pills and some pork or beef insulin, which a lot of people had reactions to. You had this little tablet, you dropped in some urine and checked the color to see how bad their blood sugar is. Well, now we can monitor better. We have medicines that work faster. We have medicines that prevent some of the problems that we didn't know happen, like the liver putting out glycogen and making your blood sugar go higher. The fact that the enzymes in the gut blocks how the insulin are used. So there's so many more things that every year something new is coming out, and by going to these classes it helps us keep ahead.
Type 2 diabetes is an epidemic in America right now. We have about almost 24 million people, which is close to 8% of US population, which is affected by type 2 diabetes. And we are spending close to $300 billion on the care of diabetes and its complications. So it's actually getting worse every day because of people's lifestyle, weight gain, obesity, and lack of exercise. Fremont Rideout Foundation has been very helpful with the Diabetes Symposium. They have provided all the resources, all the PR work and the conference center, and also help us to use it as a nonprofit organization to get us grants from different pharmaceutical companies to fund the speakers. So I will say I don't think we could have been able to do this symposium without support of Fremont Rideout Foundation.